Thanks for tuning in to the Mr. Show. Conversations that add value. And I'm Mr. Six Boss right here. Follow me on Instagram at King Turbo Canada and at the Mr. Show. All right, let's just get right into it. And I redpillrixter. Let's do this.
How are you equal if the men are the ones that have to fight and defend the country? The men are the ones that build and maintain all the infrastructure, right? Like none of this stuff in the studio is built or maintained by women. You know that like 90% of infrastructure jobs are still held by men, and that if you look at the top...
Oh boy. This doesn't seem like a topic that the women are going to like too much, but I mean, like, she's explaining, like, how is it possible that we're 100% equal when we both have different roles to play in society? And we respect the role that a woman plays, especially as a homemaker, especially as growing the children, keeping family together, keeping men confident, boosted, and ready to hit the world, yo. So let's go right now. How are we equal, she asked? All right, continue on. It's the Mr. Show. Let's go.
How are you equal if the men are the ones that have to fight and defend the country? The men are the ones that build and maintain all the infrastructure.
Oh boy.
Right? Like none of this stuff in the studio is built or maintained by women. Do you know that like 90% of infrastructure jobs are still held by men? And that if you look at the top 20 jobs held by women now in 2024 versus 1924 are almost the exact same. So women have had 100 years to do whatever they want.
Yeah.
And they...
You see her face? Take a look at her face. That's why I had to rewind it just a little bit. Watch here.
By women. Do you know that like 90% of infrastructure jobs are still held by men? And that if you look at the top 20 jobs held by women now in 2024 versus 1924 are almost the exact same. So women have had 100 years to do whatever they want, and they still do the same 20 jobs they did 100 years ago, other than we switched out farm labor for HR work. But other...
Okay. These women are not liking the conversation so far. Continue.
Other than that, we're secretaries, nurses, daycare ladies, early childhood education, administrative assistants, retail workers, all the same shit that we were a century ago. So how are you equal if the men are the ones that have to fight and defend the country? The men are the ones that build and maintain all the infrastructure, right? Like none of this stuff in the studio is built or maintained by women. You know that like 90% of infrastructure jobs are still held by men, and that if you look at the top 20 jobs held by...
Right, they're called STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Women have the option to go into any of these fields right here, right? So it's not like there's any oppression going on. Why are they not choosing to go into these fields? Continue on. Let's
by
go.
Women now.
Right, do you understand what I'm saying?
Of infrastructure jobs are still held by men, and that if you look at the top 20 jobs held by women now in 2024 versus 1924 are almost the exact same. So women
men on today's show don't know why they're here today.
The exact same. So shout out right now to Ricky Lake. The men on today's show do not know why they're here. Let's see who's going to really get the surprise here. Let's go. I used to watch Ricky Lake back in the day, so shout out to Ricky Lake, top talk show host from back in the days. All right, Ricky Lake. Let's hear what's going on here.
All they know is that someone from a past relationship wants to see them again. Let's meet. Who brought you here? Miss, would you like to do the honors?
You may have dumped me, but look at me now, and you can't ever have it again.
Tony, do you have any regrets seeing that she looks so great today?
Look at his face. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comment section. Do you think that he's like, oh my gosh, guy, I wish I didn't do that? Or do you think he's like, whatever, humbug?
She looks the same as when I left her.
Never have it again.
Tony, do you have any regrets seeing that she looks so great today?
She looks the same as when I left her.
Wow.
I broke up with her because all I did was give 100% for nothing in return.
I gave him so much more than he's ever given to me. Like a new wardrobe.
You bought him a lot of clothes.
Yeah.
What about the 2 engagement rings he bought you, Karen? Wasn't that enough?
Oh, snap. So hold on. He bought her 2 engagement rings. Check it.
You know this woman.
Yes, he's my brother.
It went back to the jewelry store.
That's because I couldn't bring it back because it was in your name.
Yeah, well, it went back, didn't it?
Well, where's the
Hold on.
money that I paid for it? In your pocket.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this girl doesn't even seem like she's right in her head.
Tony, what I would like to know, what does she do so bad for you to break off an engagement?
Okay, hold on.
Sip the tea.
I gave up all my time. I never saw my friends.
You told me to give up my friends before.
I never told you to give up
Yes,
your
you
friends.
most certainly did.
Karen, let me ask you something. Are you sure you're over Tony?
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Would you want another chance with Karen if you could?
No. No.
I believe him. He doesn't even want to hit it, bro.
I'm not the one that called the show.
Man, she's not over him.
All right.
My editor, Sneaky, behave yourself.
She never signed. Wife could keep it a buck with
Okay,
you.
hold on. So now this one here, rewind a bit, is a bit sensitive for some men. Saying, because he's pretty much saying that if wifey kept it 100 with you, if she kept it a buck with you, she would let you know, bro, that she settled for what you have to offer in the bedroom. Let's hear what's going on, yo, Mr. Show.
Never signed. Wife could keep it a buck with you. She never signed up for 5 inches. While you worried about her body shape and she gained a few pounds and all that kind of stuff, what she's never told you is she had an 8-inch peen and she married 5.
Amen.
She died to the thought of the 8-inch peen and accepted your 5. And
Oh,
you got a
boy.
gut. And if it's 5 and you got a gut, you can't see it. Hey, dog.
Yo, you know what, though?
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you. We don't care.
Hey, dog, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Because we always out here trying to act like my wife is letting herself go and she doesn't sexually satisfy me. Let your wife talk a buck. Your ego is too fragile. That's why she never brought it up.
That's true, yo. That's true.
You have no idea how many women are sparing men's egos in the bedroom and in counseling.
Oh, boy.
Because you never get over it. You never get over it if she really told you how she felt about your peen.
True.
You would never get over it if she really told you how she felt about your teeth.
Meanwhile, in the hood, look what's happening. An old school dance off. Yo. Yo. I hope they don't copyright this music, yo. But what's happening here is something that would happen in the old school. Back in the hood, a car pulls up, dude has music playing, and dude gets challenged right away. And dude took up the challenge. Let's go.
Oh, shit, man.
Took him out. He took him out. He took him out. He took him out. He took him out. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Finish him off now. Finish him off, bro.
Are you heading to the store?
Yeah.
Why don't you pick up some of those pills that'll help you get it up?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Back from the store?
Yep, there you go.
But these are diet pills.
Exactly.
Thanks for tuning in to the Mr. Show. I redpillrixter. Remember to like, remember to subscribe, and tell a friend. Oh, yes.